Virgo, welcome to Hangman Tarot. My name is Jordan. We're going to get started with your predictions for November 2021. Also, please remember to stay tuned this week. Sometime I'll be uploading all the love predictions for your November 2021 also. And again, I am Hangman Tarot. My name is Jordan. Hit subscribe. Please go ahead and click that bell button. You're going to receive all my notifications for any uploads or any lives that I do. You will not miss one thing. We're going to get started, find out a little bit about November love, money, spiritual, you name it, and of course, a likely outcome. And anything that is surrounding that stuff, we are going to be right on top of it, okay? So setting intentions for a good week, a good month. And if it doesn't resonate, please take from it in whichever way you can. I mean, quite honestly, it's your best bet. Otherwise, go check out Sally or Susie down the street. I'm sure they'll have good tarot. All right, let's get started. Let's get it started in here. All right, Virgo. Let's find out about November for you. All right. So currently, we're going to find out where you are currently. So we have this beautiful star card, darling. So currently, you are in a place of optimism. You are in a place of self-belief. You are in a place where maybe you are in love. You could even be in a place where there's some truth that is being put out to you and you're finding inspiration and positivity from it. And that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad thing. Okay. This is coming from something that is pretty developed. And it's something that has harmony within it. And it's definitely something that brings you peace. Okay. It's something that your idea of something, whatever this is that is brought into your life or whatever you are currently, this is definitely a self-belief that you've kind of just like been open to. This is just kind of where you were. All right. Let's find out about your upcoming love. And that is straight into November. You have some confusion when it comes to your love. You're definitely finding a little bit of lacking on the money. But we're going to get into it way more than that. Work, spiritual. All right. So we've got our Magician in reverse, 5 of Pentacles. That is also in reverse, Judgment reverse card. Eight of Swords, reverse. It's a whole lot of delay, a whole lot of hesitation, a whole lot of suffering done by unto your own self. Let's see where we're at, okay? There is communication block between you and somebody. So you might be dealing with an Aries or an Earth sign in general. You have a communication block with somebody and it's something that you have been ignoring the needs of this love relationship. You've been ignoring the needs of your own self. So my feeling is that currently you're not in a place as far as your truth being revealed and any kind of self-belief. I don't feel like that's coming from anywhere else besides your own self. So I think that's a good thing. But in November, you are going to be in a place where you're really realizing that you're being extremely quiet and ignoring your needs and the needs of this relationship that you had dealt with. And it is with somebody who is definitely somebody, it's almost like you took a leap of faith with this individual, but now you're in a place where you're kind of being a fool about it. Okay. That's all I got to say about that. All right, moving forward, we're going to find out about your money. So your money is going to be lacking in about the middle of November. As far as this 5, it's just like the communication part, okay? So it's like you're not being very versatile when it comes to your finances or your financials, okay? And you're kind of feeling a little rejected, a little wounded. Your visions, though, for whatever it was that was going to be making the bag is completely like disregarded and you're feeling annoyed by it. There's a lot of mental fog. Maybe you were sick. I don't know. I'm catching that, but maybe there was some sort of being sick type thing here, but there's definitely a feeling of rejection from it. And that is upcoming in November. So that is something that you will be dealing with. And as far as your health goes, you have this Judgment and that is in reverse. So this is just indicating to me that you need to really try to work on letting go of the shadow side that you think is not so great because it's actually affecting your mental health. Okay. And this shadow is something that is from your past, but it's not showing you anything that you are, because again, it's in the past. It's more of an illusion now. It's more of a memory. And who the fuck knows if this memory is even what it is. But besides that, the shadow part that you're just, it's like just hiding yourself. It's just hiding your real self. You can deal with your shadow. You can fucking manage it in any way you want, kind of alchemize it into a good thing, but you're not. So that is definitely upcoming, and that is coming up really quickly here. That could have a lot to do with the mental fog and the resistance in the cards, the delays. So there's some past issues that will be coming up with your work also. That is going to be at the end of November, though. Okay, so you've overcome a lot of obstacles, and so these past issues are coming up. It's really affecting the growth and the confidence within you, but not only you mentally, it's also affecting you financially and through your work, okay? You've already been through rougher times. What are you doing? Stop worrying about it. You're worrying about a lot of shit that you have no control over. It's very ugly. That's very ugly to me. And you're not ugly, Virgo, but the idea of having to hold on to such image that is already gone bothers me. That bothers me. I'm sorry you have to deal with that. It's ugly. But you've been through rougher, dude. So just get through it. There's nothing else to fucking do here. Stop fucking delaying it. Deal with this block of communication, this confusion with this relationship. Deal with it, love it, or don't love it. But you're literally holding on to it. And there's a whole bunch of rejection here, and that has a lot to do with your money. Your health is definitely something that is being dealt with in the mental. So it's just the mental health is being affected at the moment. And that is just a lot about hiding who you really are, not being honest with yourself or anybody. You got two faces, sweetheart. Okay. Let's find out spiritually where you're at and likely outcome. Of course, we have our strength reverse, sun in reverse, and we have our king of wands in reverse. Good Lord. Confirming. What we already knew is that you are a bag of... I'm not going to do it. Okay, I'm just having a little fun with myself here. I'm so sorry. It's not happening anymore. I'm here. I'm present. I'm terroring. Okay. Did I even timestamp? I totally forgot, didn't I? Copy. Okay. Yeah. Timestamp. Here we go. Okay. We're timestamped. That's all that matters. All right. So getting into your spiritual stuff, you're very arrogant. You think you kind of fucking know everything anyway, and you're kind of domineering. You're dominating in, especially when anything has to do with spiritual. Okay. So if anyone brought to you on a plate the key to happiness, peace, joy, and any kind of belief, you'd be way over it. Your controlling issue, your bossiness, your arrogancy would blow it off in a matter of minutes. So that is something that you're not dealing spiritually very well at the moment. And that is definitely something that will be November with you also. So likely outcome here is this strength card. Likely outcome is there's a lot of self-doubt here. So you have a lot of doubt about yourself, given the two faces. If you have two faces, it's because you don't like the other one. And if you have this other face, it's because this is the one that you display to everybody else. You. Okay. So that puts a lot of suffering in our lives because it puts a lot of lies in our life. Okay. And your arrogancy and your controlling ways are very much catching up to you. And it is creating a lot of self-doubt, especially by the end of November here. Okay. As far as overcoming any obstacles or getting into an easing of restrictions, easing of your life in general, it's just very clear to me that there is no more overcoming obstacles because you're not actually getting into anything new and going into anything challenging to overcome. So you're kind of building a stagnancy here. That's what I'm feeling. And I feel as if you weren't so doubtful. If you had no self-doubt, it'd because you'd be inspired. You'd be loving. You'd be in a place where control would not be an issue. You'd flow with it. You say you flow with it, but you don't, Virgo. You don't. You're not like this person over here who's strong and quiet-willed, and you are a mess, Virgo. I'm feeling that very much so here. I'm not trying to harp on you, but there, by the end of November, the relationship issue will be behind you for sure. So that's either because you dealt with it or you just said, fuck it. Whichever, that's how it's going, okay? Yeah, you just exaggerate everything here. You are not positive that, this is going to be very open and out. it's going to be noticeable. Okay. With the Sun of a reverse, it's definitely showing me that, again, you're not overcoming anything. You're not coming into this place of ease because, again, you're exaggerating fucking everything. And that is really hard to live up to when you are not that. You could just be honest and say, I'm not a good person today. I'm not in a good mood today. I feel like shit today. Amazing. And then you got to live up to that. And all these people are watching. All of a sudden, you're not living up to what the words you're saying. Your action is bullshit. Yeah. You only see yourself in that. That is something that you see yourself. It's just not as you say it is. It's not, the words that you're saying are bullshit because you are not aligning action. Your action speaks, not your words, honey. Okay, moving through. All right. I didn't mean to be harsh on you, but I can't lie about it. And these cards are not lying. And I wish that they were different. I do. So I want you to make sure, while we're at it, I want to make sure you hit up your love predictions for November 2021. When you do this, you're going to be able to gain any kind of prediction. You're going to be able to get intention for the rest of your month. And if it does not resonate with you, please pull from it a little bit, what you can. And then you have something under your arm for next month. Okay. Otherwise, go check out, Susie and Tommy down the road who do tarot cards also. Also, please hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. Again, I'm Jordan. I am Hangman Tarot. When you hit subscribe, don't forget to click the bell. When you click that bell button, you're going to receive all of my lives, all of my uploads, and check out the social media links in the description box. And if you have any comments, requests, please leave them in the comment box or go check out my platforms. And those are also in the description box. And if you want a personal reading, that information is there too. So either way, have a beautiful rest of your October, and I hope that November starts out beautiful.